Oh,
Hello, everyone.
Hey, y'all.
Welcome to the very first, the Shadows We Cast D&D game. I am a horrible mess. I'm all over the place. Now y'all know.
You're fine. Don't
You're
worry
doing
about
great.
Thank you. See, I'm doing great. I'm totally fine. This is all fine.
tell them what you were doing last night.
Uh,
Oh, baby.
Instead of finishing all of the work for the setup for this stream, I went and played Warzone for like 10 hours
it. How could you?
with Connor. Connor was
could
there. I'm dragging him with me.
Yeah. Oh God, here I go.
But we won our last game, and that's all that matters. Okay, so
Exactly.
it's all good. So yeah, holy fucking shit!
Well, it looks like everyone in here's got a sub now.
Oh,
Excellent way to go, Daddy.
Whoa.
Script, thanks for
Thanks, Daddy.
gifting 50 tier 1 subs to the community.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw.
Holy hot damn. I should I read these? I don't even know. Oh my god.
I think it'd be okay because it's 50.
Okay,
Script knows we love him. It's fine.
Script, I fucking love you.
Okay, so Cheru, maybe it'd be good to explain what it is that we're doing and what we plan to do going forward.
That's a great start, Gaijin. I'm glad you're here to reel me in while I'm all over the place. So, just so you guys know, this will be our quote-unquote first live D&D session. We did, however, have session 0.
And a session 1, technically. So we are in media res right now.
Willie, no. You're counting, like, the other session as a session, but that wasn't a
Yeah.
session.
That was a session. It counts.
It wasn't a
building is
session.
part of the game.
No, I meant, like, we actually played game. That was, like, we talk about game, but, like...
I mean, it's irrelevant. Let's just keep going.
Whatever. I just want people not to freak out and be like, we missed 2 episodes! No, you didn't. You didn't.
You guys didn't miss anything.
Essentially, we were, I was a little nervous about it, as I always am, but, I wanted to make sure that everyone was comfortable playing. I mean, we have 2 experts here behind me, so that's fine, but, like, I just wanted to make sure Willie was on game, Eric was on game, I was on game, so it was for the 3 of us. If there's a session, we deserve to know. I know, I'm telling you. You did not miss 2 episodes. Willie, I need to actually promote you. I didn't know you had a Twitch.
You what?
All right. What we're going to do is when we actually start. Ooh, I have moderator status.
Yeah.
When we actually start off this session, I'll make them repeat what happened to them last session, so you don't miss a drop as we get into this sort of game.
You've missed so much. Not really. It was just like, wow, we met up. And end session. It's like, okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
there were a couple of charming things that happened in the process, but I mean, all you guys missed was like a really lame restaurant joke, and hopefully other things will replicate today.
Yeah.
And one
Considering that they have
unforgivable
distress
critical
orb
hit
on the
at the very
screen?
start.
Oh, I'm sorry, Connor, what was that?
And one unforgettable critical hit at the very start.
That was.
It was very unforgettable.
You
That
guys
was the
know.
peak. It was all downhill from there.
The smear
Wake
that
up,
it left.
okay, that had to be a dream.
I mean, to be fair, that made it work so much better because of that. So,
Yeah, pretty much.
anywho,
So we should probably get into the thick of things. I had enough people ask for VODs and stuff, so this will be recorded, and saved. I had people ask for YouTube videos. See, they all have high expectations because of you guys. Look at this. Look what you did to me.
Cheru, it's episode 1. Relax.
I don't care. All right, now.
You're saying that we're not recording this part? Come on.
I haven't been. Are you?
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay. So when are we actually gonna start the audio, folks?
I was gonna say right now.
Okay, let's do it right now.
All
so,
right.
Let's do it.
Hi, future Cheru. How are you? Oh God, I am peeking. Hang on.
Yeah. Okay. So
Whoa, there
everyone,
we
right now,
Hello.
go
There
fix
we
your
go.
audio if it's garbage. Go test it real quick and listen to it.
it.
Make sure
Hey,
it's not
Alexa,
trash.
turn on my lights.
If I were to go, bam. Okay, so I need to lower that a
Alexa.
little bit.
Okay, so
Turn my lights to red.
This is my talking voice.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right.
mic check.
Eric,
Hello.
are you? Go figure
Are you
out.
recording?
How do you do?
Okay.
Oh, Eric. Okay, you have on. Everyone stop recording.
Stop recording. Rest
All
in
right,
peace.
Eric, do you have Audacity?
I've got Audacity up.
Okay.
Is it okay? You're recording, correct?
No, I stopped it. I was just gonna hit the big red circle when you said go.
Oh, well, no, we're doing a quick double audio test. So we make sure you don't
Okay, so
blow anyone's ears out.
here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna all start recording.
hmm
All right, so are we all recording?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm recording now.
Yeah, I'm recording.
Recording is
now.
up.
Recording.
And everybody's levels are all right. Nobody's peaking. Nobody's really quiet.
Test. Okay, yeah, I'm at neg 12, so I'm pretty good.
It's the
Yeah, we're
usual
doing
that I
good.
record at, so I'm not worried about mine.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Everyone can
I'm
hear
fine
us
as well.
loud and
All right.
clear, which is good.
So now, when we want to get our audio synced up, what we're going to do is someone's going to count down. They'll say 1, 2, 3, sync, and then at the end of 3, we all say sync at the same time.
You ready for this? You guys got to do this as a team building exercise.
Also, chat, you have to join us.
Yeah, chat, you have to join in.
All right, so Connor, how about you count us down? We're up.
All right, everybody. Are we
Yeah.
ready?
Yeah.
Everyone's recording, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. 1, 2, 3,
Sync.
Sync.
1, 2, 3,
Sync.
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 1, 2, 3,
Sync.
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 Everyone is all over the place, but that's probably okay.
Yeah,
Are you
that's-
doing it
that's
before
probably
the 3?
No, it's
1,
at
2,
1,
3,
2,
sync.
Yeah,
It's like
1,
on
2, 3,
4.
sync.
after the 3.
You say it on the 4th beat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds like we're all over the place because it's Discord, but I assure you that we're all
Fine?
We're all fine.
All right, let's
should
keep
be.
going. Let's keep going.
Sure thing.
All right. So, I guess I should do quick introductions for you guys if no one knows who it is. We are joined by the one and only, our lovely DM, the Willy Boo.
How's it going, everybody? I am the Willy Boo. I am 29 now. That's kind of cool. Let's see. You can usually find me on Twitter at the Willy Boo, usually shit posting or making D&D content. And tonight I will be DMing for you, and probably every night hereafter, like on Thursdays or something like that. Back to you, Cheru.
Next up, we have the one and only Distortion Devil.
Hey, it's me. You can find me on Twitter and Twitch at Distortion Devil. I stream Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Of course, Tuesdays and Sundays are my workout / WWE 2K streams. Friday is Friday Funhouse, where I play a lot of party games with my friends. And Saturday is I'm playing through the entirety of the Devil May Cry series, and we're on DMC 5, almost at the end.
Ooh.
We're then
And of course, Wednesdays, the Unexpectables, and Saturdays is the Prince Division over at twitch.tv/the Unexpectables.
Do you have any other D&D games that you might be in, per se?
this one.
This one, yeah.
And also on later on Sundays, I do D6 with Yaro Shien.
There we go. Then we're also joined by the one and only Gaijin Goomba.
I didn't do it. You can't pin it on me. Oh wait. Hey everyone, Gaijin Goomba here, cultural enthusiast extraordinaire, and apparently multi-game D&D player.
Yeah.
You guys know what I'm about. I'm all about teaching that culture through gaming and anime and whatnot, with a big focus in Japan, as you will soon see. You can find me. Wait, I already said the Twitch.tv thing. Anyway, Tuesday, Saturday, and Sunday are my prime stream times. 7 p.m. U.S. Central Time each time. Trying to think. I've given up on Final Fantasy VII Remake. I fucking hate that game now. If you like it,
I just started last night.
if you like it, it's fine. I do not judge you. I personally hate it. I've been every Tuesday is Taiko Tuesday, where I play a version of Taiko no Tatsujin, which is a really kick-ass rhythm game centered around Taiko, which I actually play now that I've been paid by this company that have owed me a lot of money for several months. I'm able to get my electric Taiko set up and hopefully play the actual thing for you guys. Saturday and Sunday. Saturday is usually just insert popular game. It'll probably be more Animal Crossing. Sunday, aka Rising Sunday, is typically hyper Japan focused, like hyper fantasy Japan focused. So like when Ghost of Tsushima come out, I will be all about that. This week it might be more Neo. We'll just have to see. Sorry, I'll be quiet.
What? No, keep going.
No, it's fine. Move on. You're fine. Hang on. New video got released yesterday. Please go watch it. It's talking about Ninjala and how ninja gum isn't a stupid idea.
Excellent.
It's very informative. I learned a lot. And I was actually shocked about it when you were talking about... I don't know why I didn't expect you to bring up mint being a repellent for insects, but there you go. I knew that because my mom is a master gardener and stuff like that, so... But, like, it's a fact that people just don't know about. Yeah.
Elsie, do I need to throw your mother at you guys in D&D?
No.
Joke's on you. I don't have
that again.
No. And then we're joined by my wonderful pal, Miles Edgeworth.
That is my name.
You're a liar. That is not your name.
My name is Eric, and you cannot find me anywhere on the internet, so don't try.
He's lying. His Twitter account is Miles Edgeworth. He swiped it from the actual... You should tell that story.
Wow, you rat bastard.
I snagged the Twitter account, Miles Edgeworth, ages ago, and the voice actor for Miles Edgeworth in the anime was like, hey, can I buy your Twitter account? And I was like, no.
Oh, you rat bastard!
It's mine, bitch!
Also, 321 Agamo, thank you for those 5 gifted subs. Yikes.
Thanks, Aggie, for 5. And I think that wraps up our crew. I'm a ColonelCheru, if you don't know. If you're new here, welcome aboard. This is my channel, so obviously you know where I am. I do streaming weekdays, but I also do editing for Gaijin occasionally on the side.
Yes.
So that's fun.
So, do you guys remember the Ama-Bie video? That was all on her. Not only did she voice the adorable character, but she did the legwork. So, yeah.
Hi, I'm Ama-Bie. Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
It was actually a great video. I watched it, by the way. Loved it.
YouTube allowed monetization back on, so it should be viewable by everyone now. So,
Oh, really? Congrats.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh.
I'm so sorry.
All right, let's keep going.
All right,
Your
Lily,
thing.
I'm giving it over to you. Oh, ETM sung.
Exa Legacy.
Ah,
All right, let's go.
excellent. So, welcome to The Shadows We Cast. I am your DM for the evening, and we have with us a party of 4 and 1 distressed dwarf. So why don't you, adventuring party, tell the wonderful audience where we last left our heroes, and I will put up your appearances as you proceed to talk.
Who wants to go first?
Oh man, pressure already.
Okay, do you guys want me to go first then to kind of break the ice?
Yes.
Listen, I really don't know what happened. I just went into a town. I thought I was just gonna get a good meal. Boy, go there. Do not try the pickaxe. It's not good. It's mostly cream and bad meat. Let's see otherwise. What do we got? Leylon. What else we got here? Oh, I ran into these 3 jokers. Originally, we found each other in a dream. And I had no idea it was a dream, but maybe someone that was trying to get in our heads. I don't know. It was really panicky. All I remember was waking up, trying to get that good meal, horribly disappointed, and then I ran into these jokers yet again. And then we found a whole bunch of goblins and a bugbear, and Killigan over here, don't mind him, he's a bit moody. He just came in and just wiped the floor with them, which was absolutely amazing. And yeah, I guess here we are with this distressed dwarf, and I have no idea what's going on anymore.
Excuse me? Killian wiping the floor with them. I was the one that wiped the floor. Thank you very much. Also, I did this like cool vaulting move off of Killian, so but like,
All
nah,
right,
man.
fine.
I had the last kill, so it was all on me. Hi, I'm Cricket. I don't have a lot to talk about because I can't remember a lot. I lost my memory, and well, the last session that we had some weird dream where we all like met up with each other in our dream, and then I don't know, we went out to walk around the town, and I was gonna go look for like a guild or something in the local town, and I ran into Killian, who scared the crap out of me because he's kind of intimidating, but he's not too bad actually. And then we ran into the others as we were gonna go get some food.
Oh, yet another disappointment.
Who else is jumping in next?
Hey, Killian, wipe that frown off your face and talk to the good people.
I am Killian O'Brien, age 20. It's okay, I'll pick that up later.
Oh, don't worry about it. I got it. Hang on.
Former occupation, mercenary. I wander the world in search of enlightenment, although I don't really have a good idea as to how I can achieve that. Right now, I'm just looking for a purpose, and I may have found one in this strange group. Most of what the, well, he doesn't like me to call him that, so I'll just call him Danzen.
There you go.
Most of what he said is true. I don't really have a lot to add. I killed a goblin or two.
I mean, you could explain what in the world's going on with that flaming sword on your shield in your chest.
I was chosen by Tempest to survive a battle that I could not have otherwise. And now, I want to know why.
There you go. Now, was that so hard, big guy?
No.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah! Round of applause for
didn't think it was-
Killian!
Harrow.
That's me. Not really sure what I'm doing here, but I gotta say, I saw these weird kids in a dream, and you know what they say, follow your dreams, so guess I better stick around for a little while, see what happens.
As a heads up, this is the age of the himbo, which is why Harrow is the cheery face of the party.
Wow.
Incredibly sexy, super talented, dashing, young, not actually young, hero of the group. That's me.
Got sideswiped by a goblin, but we don't talk about that apparently. By the way, Harrow, I'm not no kid. I'm at least age 40, although I kind of forgot how old I was over time, but you know, it's fine.
But you look so small.
But see, appearances can be very, very deceiving.
And so cute. I just want to poke your cheeks.
I'd like to see you try, big boy.
Come here, little squishy. Come here.
Get away! Killian, get him away from me! Killian, Cricket, somebody!
No,
I am
let's
very
just watch.
injured.
Right.
It's true. You are very injured.
So,
Forgot.
if you didn't catch it from before, they were in the middle of the caravan circle, more of a circle, less of a square, facing off a band of goblins and a single bugbear, who are all disposed of right now, who were after this very distressed dwarf, who has just suggested we go and grab a bite to eat back in town at his favorite stop, which is now being called Honey Tap.
So Willie, you gonna tell them what it was called?
Wow,
It
they
was a-
changed the name of that place real fast.
Oh,
I know
yeah.
it was almost like a copyright problem or something.
They had the world famous, my favorite dish, the apple filled with bees.
I still
It is
don't know
now
how that's-
called the Buzzing Apple.
No, you can't. What? Another name change.
No, Cricket, don't worry about it. Just eat your bees. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
And the distressed dwarf, right as we ended off, revealed his name to be Gundren Rockseeker. Which now I have a new portrait for, so that works.
Oh, he's lovely.
Oh, he looks good.
Absolutely.
I dig it.
So please, let's go and grab a bite to eat, shall we?
That depends. Do you have anyone else coming after you?
I hope that's everyone.
Oh, all right. All right.
So we will jump over to this lovely scene for the time being.
We're back here again.
I dig it.
And you are surprised to know that your buzzing apples are actually ready for you at the table that you were sitting at before.
Oh, thank God. I thought I was gonna go hungry. Cricket rushes over where she had thrown down the money. Is it still there?
The money is still there.
Okay, she just leaves it there because that's for the waitress or the waitress. The waiter or waitress. Ugh. And she grabs a fork and a spoon and starts digging in.
Excellent. As you proceed to like poke into the buzzing apple, you can absolutely hear it buzzing and kind of churning a little bit, but you know it to be absolutely delicious, according to Hera.
Yeah, I love the buzzing apple, the bloomin' buzz.
Cricket, how you doing? They sound still alive.
Oh yeah, it's supposed to come like that. That's how you know it's ready.
But how do you eat it? I mean, do they?
Fry batter on it because the bees themselves inside the apple are dead, but still quite crunchy and quite delicious.
Oh heavens to Betsy! Finally. Oh, Donza's just gonna without utensils just go in at it.
Yeah, Killian's just gonna sit down, hobble over the table, sit down, and just start eating wordlessly.
If you want, this can count as your short rest, but I mean, it shouldn't matter too much for now. So Gundren kind of goes over to the bar area in particular, grabs himself a tankard, fills it up with ale, and comes and sits down with you crazy lot.
Well, that was very good timing on your part. I don't think I would have survived that.
All right, that's all very well and good, but why were they after you in the first place?
Because I have found something quite impressive with my brothers. You see, what I have with me is a map
A map?
to... That's right.
She shows with food in her mouth.
No, this map is quite wonderful. It's actually something we've been looking for quite some time, but I don't want to get into too many details just yet. I was actually coming here to Leylon to meet up with my pal Silgar, and we were going to head over to Vandalin together.
Who's Silgar?
Unfortunately, yes, not Silgar, Sildar. There you go.
Oh. Who's
Sildar's a
Sildar?
fish. Sildar, where is that rapscallion?
I mean, what do they look like? We could look them out for you.
That's fair. Actually, in fact, Harrow, could you make me a history check, please?
Yeah, I could try. That's not my strong suit, though. Where is it? Where's the check?
I mean, it's a 7.
It's a 7.
My modifier is -2, all right?
Well, you know what? No, you don't know who Sildar is. That's
I don't know
fine.
shit.
He's an older human gentleman, about white hair, actually quite as built as yourself, young man. Killian, I heard your name was.
He's just got
But
like
many
a
years
fist full of food and is shoveling into his mouth with a tankard in the other hand. Just stops for a moment and looks up when his name is mentioned.
This is so kind of like Monster Hunter eating.
A little bit, yeah.
Nice.
In any case, I actually need a bit of help if you're willing to listen, and I can pay you handsomely.
How handsomely are we talking?
He gives you a warm smile. It seems genuine.
Okay.
It seems like you.
I've never
Mistrust
seen a
me
gold
there.
piece in my life.
I understand. How about this? What if I were to give you?
And he drops down a satchel of gold onto the table.
Half the gold now.
And then when we meet back up in Phandalin,
I'll give you the rest then.
Sure.
I guess there's no problem here, but before we accept, we gotta know what we're getting into.
So I have a caravan. Not really a caravan, more just like a mule. Wonderful mule. I named him Chief. Chief is waiting a little bit outside of town. I had to make sure to hide Chief before I was happened upon, if you will. But it has all of our supplies needed to start the mining process. But I need these things safely delivered to Phandalin.
How far away is Phandalin?
Oh, Phandalin. It's actually a mining town kind of similar to Leylon. A little bit smaller, a little bit dustier, a little bit more dangerous. But it is up the high road and to the east. I would say it's probably about 2 days away from here.
Oh, jeez.
You got a caravan.
I'll be able to grab myself a horse and head over and cover some business ahead of time with Sildar. But the caravan itself will definitely need someone to watch it as it makes its way over to Phandalin.
Seems simple enough.
What about the road? What can we expect?
I haven't been on the high road before.
Goblins.
Goblins?
I guess that's true. I guess that's true, Killian. That's true.
That was
But
just things
what-
we fought earlier, right?
That's right.
Oh dear, you really did hit your head, did you?
Goblins.
Ugh. Yeah, you don't have to rub it in.
High road itself is actually not too bad. And Harrow, you know that to be a fact. You've traveled up and down the high road. But the Tribor Trail, a little bit more dangerous. Definitely a lot more bandits here and about. Definitely a lot, how do you say, hotter without the proper headgear. Plenty of that headgear with me, but I'm sure you can get yourself equipped once you get into Phandalin.
I suppose that's the case. 2 days ride, you say?
Headgear.
Just about.
Well, I'm down for it. I don't really have anything better here that I know of.
Yeah, this place has terrible, terrible food, but this apple thing's pretty good. Question though, team.
Boom and apple.
Question though, team. Do we have?
Have.
Oh, I'm sorry, Killian. Go ahead.
Hang on. And he'll root through his pack. Bedroll. Mess kit. Tinderbox. Should be good for me.
Oh, the essentials. I will say that Chief does come with quite a few things on board. Definitely in excess because you can't be too prepared. So if you do get over to Chief in a timely manner, I'm sure you'll be able to take some equipment off of there as well.
I guess it's better than nothing. So when do we head out?
As soon as you're ready, I'll probably be heading out first thing tomorrow morning, as soon as I find Sildar.
Above game really quick, what time is it?
What time is it? It is
evening in game.
Okay.
Still storming out. So
yeah,
definitely not
forgot
gonna be
about
making
that.
much headway tonight.
So really quick, did we already know where we were going to be staying, or I guess not.
So you know that not Fanlin, Leylon. If we go back over to that map, has a few inns that you can stay at. The one that you were in before, Danzan. Here for what, like a day or two already. So you do have places where you can rest at. Otherwise, you can probably just hit up the inns nearby without sweat. I was gonna sweat the overnightage.
Okay. Now, I just didn't know if anyone in character had somewhere else they needed to stay prior to this decision. I'd rather have a nice roof.
Something from my own.
But it
Place
is
or
storming, so maybe an inn would be better?
I also want to catch cold, and I would.
No,
I squint at the map. Ah,
it
yes.
was something nearby.
I see.
I was at number 8. That was no.
The trusty if you want to go back.
No,
to
no,
the
no, no,
trusty
no.
pickaxe.
I thought I started off there. Not the Yorkist farm. I was near there. 5.
Yeah.
Janikari 4. That's the forge.
I think you were right there.
Oh,
Because you were
24.
near the.
Yeah, the shade tree. Yeah, we'll just say that.
That works.
Let's just all head back to the shade tree. It's actually pretty decent.
Rockseeker,
Yes.
are you paying for our lodgings as well, or is the upfront gold going towards that?
Just for the heck of it, why don't you make a persuasion check?
Persuasion is going to be 8.
He looks at you. A little bit, you can't really see it, but he's kind of like weirded out by that question.
Don's gonna chime in. Basically what he means is that we're all a little bit short, and we could definitely pay you back once we get to the end, and if you want to take it out of pay or something like that, whatever works.
You can make a persuasion check.
Can I make a deception check because I'm trying to swindle him out of his money?
You know what? Sure.
Amazing.
Means I have to roll then.
That's a 21 because I have because I've got advantage on deception checks.
Well, I rolled a really bad insight, so you know what?
I promise.
Doing some good work for me.
Yeah, exactly. See, and we'll pay you back as soon as the work's done. No problem whatsoever.
Fine.
And he finishes off his tankard and slams it down on the table.
All right. Yeah, I'll absolutely help you with your lodgings as well. And then I hope that you will go and meet up with Chief first thing tomorrow.
All right. Well, I think we're set then. Everyone else, you done with your apples? I still can't wrap my brain around this thing.
Buzzing starts to die down as the skillet starts to get cooler.
Cricket like licks her fingers like, yeah, it was really good. Oh man. And she grabs the money that she had on the table and then slams it back down. Yeah. To me.
Well, I suppose that settles that. Now, I suppose we should head to our lodging then. Woohoo!
Very good. I'll meet up with Sildar, and I hope to see you all very soon.
So I guess we'll just break from there and head to lodgings.
That'll work. By the way, just in case you haven't marked it already, you all have 5 gold apiece.
Excellent.
Cool.
Just because he'd be curious, what are the amenities like in this place?
So, at the Shade Tree Tavern, it's actually very quaint. Doesn't really have the same feel as the Trusty Pickaxe did, where it was kind of kitschy. You would say that this is definitely for tourists, and that you see a lot of like really nice shrubbery in the place, in pots and what have you. Not really marble floors, definitely hard wood. The beds themselves are maybe full size, not a very high thread count, but it gets the job done. It's not cold or creaky. A little musty though.
Hmm.
I would say out of 5 stars, it's definitely a 2.5.
Ah, so not much in terms of luxury. Okay, that's fair.
But we are going to jump ahead then, where it's actually bright and sunny. And I'm going to put on the adventuring playlist now. Excuse me. Excellent. So, it is the next day. You've all wakened up, fully healed. You can prep for the day and figure out what your next moves are going to be. You heard from Gundren that Chief is up north a little bit, probably right where the high road turns into the Tribor Trail.
Can we turn down? Can we turn down
volume's
the
a little loud.
audio a little bit? The air is the yeah.
Ah,
There we
thank
go.
you.
There you go. Excellent. Right. So yeah, Chief is a little bit up the road, probably hiding somewhere. What do you do?
I guess we'll just stretch, convene, grab breakfast, or is breakfast provided in the package?
I believe that breakfast is provided in the package, but it is a fresh batch of chicken and waffles this morning.
Oh dang!
Aw, man.
What do you mean? Oh man, this is delicious.
I like eggs.
But it's chicken. It's basically all the eggs. What's
And
the problem?
pancakes. And bacon. You can't fault me for what I like.
No, I certainly can't fault you for what you like, but I can fault you for not appreciating what you got.
I'm sorry, sugar. This is what we had. I mean, I can go in the back and make you up some flapjacks for you.
No, chicken and waffles is fine.
Killian sits
You
down
can
and
make
immediately
some
starts
flapjacks
eating
for me.
just as ravenously as he was last night.
Whoa, slow down that big boy. I know we got a big adventure ahead, but don't choke.
Arrow, for you, I would make anything.
I just wiggle my eyebrows a little.
Those of you at home, Harrow is kind of a folk hero around town.
Oh, is he now?
Woo.
You might have noticed that around town, wherever Harrow goes, he usually has someone saying hi to him.
Huh.
At the very least, or gushing over him.
Yeah,
Arrow,
people
are
like
you-
me. I'm not really sure why.
Arrow, are you from around here?
Nope.
Oh.
All the
Well,
locals seem
everyone's-
to like you.
Yeah, everyone
Yep.
seems to say hello and knows who you are. I just figured you were a local or something.
No, siree.
Honestly, to me, that seems more like a detriment. As he takes a swig.
Hey, you don't know
Celebrity.
anything about being a rogue. You're a marshmallow or something. What are you?
See, that's the funny thing. You all like to think that you know what I am and who I am and what I'm about. Well, maybe one day I'll tell you.
Maybe one day I'll listen.
Anyway, I couldn't agree more. Hey, Killian, how you doing after that fight? You seem to get roughed
I'm
up pretty
fine.
bad.
I've recovered my wounds.
Oh, okay. Big staunch boy over here just kind of I guess he's not tall enough to punch his arm, so he's gonna punch his thigh. Listen. If you ever get in trouble again, you just call old Donzon. He's gonna take care of you.
Hey, Killian, did you pray to your god this morning?
I probably thanked him for the battle yesterday, but pray to him. He doesn't really know exactly what times of day, so he didn't exactly pray to him, but he probably thanked him for the battle before he went to sleep.
Excellent. So I will say that you, Killian, are feeling a little bit lighter on your feet today. Just slightly.
I feel good.
Well, that's good.
Feels good to finally have a purpose.
You all think too much about these purposes and Why can't you just enjoy life? Take it as it comes. Enjoy the little things here and there.
I guess because I don't much know anything else.
Oh, buddy. We gotta get you to loosen up.
Sure.
And Cricket, you still don't know anything, do you? In terms of where you come from and things. No, I didn't mean it like that. Sorry, just...
No, it's okay. I just figured traveling would be the best way to maybe, you know, jog my memory on stuff.
Well, I'd be careful with that. Sometimes we forget things for the very important reasons.
Maybe
But
you're
hey,
right,
you got...
but
But I mean, you got us now, and you can fill those with good memories, hopefully.
yeah, I've already enjoyed my company with you guys. It's only been a day. I don't think I've had this much fun in a while.
It's
I
been a good...
appreciate the way you bring a sword. You
Huh.
remind me of some of my allies.
Yeah, I was actually really impressed with how fast you actually are, especially in your big clunky armor.
It's what I was trained to do. Nothing more.
Glad you're all such good friends now.
Not sure if it's impressive, but it is useful. So, there's that.
Well, what a right bunch we are. Heading out on a first adventure together. Oh. Definitely gives me a little bit more excitement. It's been kind of drab going from town to town, expecting something big and grandiose only to be disappointed. Every single time.
Well, maybe we can help turn
You
that
sound like
situation
you've-
around. You know?
That's the hope.
What exactly are you anyway? I know it was asked before and I labeled you? I called you a tabaxi, like a small nugget tabaxi, and that was very wrong. I'm very sorry.
No. See, it's kind of the opposite to Tabaxi. More of a canid. And that's all I'm gonna say for now. But,
You don't seem as keen to hide yourself today.
well, I got muscle with me now. And we're heading out of town.
Oh,
Fair enough.
Plus, I can only do it so much. I'm still learning the, intricacies of what I'm capable of, as you see.
If anyone does take a look around, though, you do see a few of the waiting staff kind of just whispering to each other and looking pointedly, I guess is the best word I can use, towards Danzen. Because Danzen is certainly unique here.
All the more reason it's easier for me to take a disguise to blend into the crowd. Hey, but y'all don't worry about me. We gotta worry about this job now.
that's true. Y'all ready to head out?
I'm pretty sad.
Yes. I'm ready when you are.
Um,
Mara.
Done.
Oh, sorry.
I was just gonna say, Dunza kind of leans over the counter. Excuse me, miss, do you have just a moment?
Oh, yes?
Can we get something for the road?
What are you looking for, Sugar?
Just something that's easy to transport, something maybe fried, something wrapped up, just something that keeps pretty well.
I'll whip you up something nice and fresh, dear.
Well, actually, ma'am, if I may be so bold, if you have any leftovers that could possibly go bad, we could take them off your hand at a discount price. Trying to negotiate. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Her eyes kind of like light up a little bit. Oh, well, maybe you can make me a little bit of a persuasion check.
Persuasion check is going to be a fat
Persuasion.
12.
Excellent.
I mean, it's just gonna go to waste anyway. If you got leftovers, they ain't gonna get eaten.
I think you're doing us a fine service, little teddy bear. And she heads him back.
Willie, let me just say I enjoy that you said that in character.
Yeah. and for the record, I'm trying to look for rations.
Yeah, you're basically gonna get give or take 5 days rations. But you're gonna have to describe what kind of leftovers you got from this place.
That's up to me?
Yeah.
All right. I am assuming she's going to be coming back with maybe some old rolls, maybe some kind of dried fruit, possibly some leftover chicken, depending on how it's prepared. Probably keep for maybe 2 or 3 days tops, just because it's older food. It's not made specifically for preservation.
Right. You also got yourself a nice little jar of extra batter. Possibly waffle batter, but you can do whatever you want with that.
All right, 1 jar of batter going into the inventory then. Danzan will pass 1 additional ration to everyone else, and kind of hold on to that extra 1.
Excellent.
All right, shall we make our way?
Without further ado, we're gonna zoom out to the blurry Sword Coast map.
Woo, buddy.
Heck yeah. So, what Gundren had told you is that Chief should be about here.
Okay.
Road meets the Tribor Trail.
Hold on, let me zoom out. Where?
Can I go for a quick pee?
Yeah, please.
All right, 1 second. Sorry.
I thought he meant in character for a second.
While we're doing this, actually, Harrow, you've been up and down the high road a lot. Why don't you give me a survival charisma check?
What do you mean by survival's wisdom?
Right. So basically, you're doing a charisma check plus whether or not you have proficiency in survival.
Oh no.
I have proficiency in survival, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, so do a charisma check normally. Now add your proficiency bonus to 12.
16.
Excellent. So,
Wait a minute. Your proficiency bonus is 4?
For survival?
I
Oh,
think
okay.
plus 2. That's at level 1? Yeah, so you would have gotten like a 14, I'll say.
Sorry, what I missed?
Generally speaking, so Harrow has been up and down the high road a lot, and in traveling up the high road, he knows exactly how to talk to people along the high road, and generally knows where to go in order to avoid, getting put at knife point.
Gotcha.
So, walking up north the high road is relatively calm till we get up to where it meets the Tribor Trail. Now, in this area, it's a little bit rocky. Definitely lightly grassy, nothing too overgrown. It's starting to get a little bit more dirt-like in this area. But you don't immediately see a mule here. So I'm gonna need you all to start doing some perception or investigation checks.
Quick question. Are there any trees that I can get up on and have a better view?
Let me roll for trees for you.
Roll for them trees.
Rolling for trees. Yeah, there are at least 3 trees, relatively young, but generally speaking, fairly tall.
All right, well then, Dantan's gonna head on over and wobble his way up that tree and have a look-see.
Excellent. So why don't you give me that
Perception?
Perception.
perception? That's the word. All right, we're already losing our head here.
No worries.
Good lord, low rolls all night. 11.
Excellent.
Oh,
Now you
God.
jinxed it.
5.
Well, at least we're not in combat.
8.
Arrow, what about your perception?
Oh, I'm so percepty. Percepting the heck.
Well, I mean, yeah.
So, Cricket and Killian, you're not really seeing a lot out here. For the most part, you were keeping an eye out for any sort of bandits or ne'er-do-wells who would come towards you while you still have the taste of blood in your mouth. but you haven't really seen anything that resembles a quadruped. You think you might hear some like light scuffling, maybe a slight bray, but you aren't too sure where it's coming from. Arrow, you see little donkey ears from behind a rock.
Danzan, what are you doing over there?
I'm looking for this mule. What are you doing?
Why would a
And
mule
then-
be behind a rock?
What? I'm
Excellent.
confused. What?
Oh, the mule isn't in pure sight. Like, we can't see it. It's hiding.
The mule is
Danzan, I know you're standing behind that rock. Come over here and help us look for a mule.
I was in a tree, buddy.
I look up to where your voice is possibly coming from.
Look, Howard, do you see it or not?
Yeah, I think there's something behind that rock over there, guys.
All right, well, we'll just scamper on back down then.
Cricket looks towards the rock.
Sure enough, there's Chief, just chilling out behind the rock, eating from a nice, what would you say it is? I wouldn't say a barrel. Let's say it's a bucket.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a feed bucket. A little bit damp from the night before, but generally speaking, Chief looks all right.
Thank you for providing an image of the mule.
Named
Imme-
Chief.
Immediately, Dantan's gonna go over and inspect what it's carrying and what we could possibly use.
Excellent. Well, it has an assortment of mining supplies on its back, including pickaxes, a few sacks of flour, some crowbars, some picks, a few shovels, a keg of ale, looks like a lantern with a small barrel of oil, and I would say about 50 feet of braided rope.
I'm not really seeing too much here that we can actually use. It's all just mining equipment.
Well, it was on its way to a mining town. I'm surprised it probably was going to make the journey either on its own or with its owner.
I will say this. The mule is going to have most things that you're looking for on it. And I'm considering this a new mechanic for you all. So if you're looking for a standard piece of equipment that you would find in the player's handbook, other than weapons, armor, or potions, it should be in there. Rations will be limited, however.
No, that's fine.
So if you stock up on things, it could be put into the mule's inventory, but one of you should keep track of that.
Okay.
Right.
Here you go.
Honestly, the
So
rope
now you
is
have
probably
cheap.
good.
So, by the time you spot Chief, it is definitely later in the day, definitely close to nightfall. You can either choose to stop here or keep on going down the Tribord Trail.
Is there a hospitable spot where we can kind of put our backs to, either like a indention, a side of a hill, something along those lines?
So there is the rocky area that Chief was hiding in. Other than that, it's pretty wide open, save for the couple of trees, the little bit of vegetation, and a dirt road.
What do you say, everyone? Should we just camp here for the night?
Isn't it still fairly early?
By the time you got over to Chief, it is close to nightfall.
My god, it took that long.
The sun is setting.
I'm okay with whatever you guys want to do.
I can stay watch if you guys want. I don't really sleep, so.
How do you rest then?
Well, I mean, you kind of like zone out, you know? Like a little bit.
No, how do you explain? How do you do that?
It's, I don't know. You just do it.
Oh.
Sleeping's okay. I do it for fun sometimes. Or when I'm like not really feeling great.
Oh, Danzan, what did you get yourself into this time?
Along my travels, I picked up a method to fall asleep pretty much anywhere. I've even seen some fall asleep standing up.
I expect nothing less from you, Mr. Hardcore.
I'm not sure what that means.
Don't worry about it. Hey, Harrow, how about you? You gonna stay?
Very well.
Yeah, I got a bedroll with my name on it. So, where are we laying down here?
Let's find a good spot where we can get out of eyesight.
Okay. So generally speaking, the rocky area that's a little bit more toward the west where Chief was hiding is a bit off from the road itself. You wouldn't have been able to spot Chief without Harrow's impressive perception check. But I would say that there is some tight quarters where it's kind of flat, where you can kind of like set yourself up relatively comfortably while still out of sight.
Oh. Well, at least we got a spot. I have everyone eat your leftovers. They're gonna be bad by tomorrow anyway.
Okay. Eating, my second or third favorite activity.
You don't know what your first one is?
Or I do. I know what my first one is. Eating is either second or third, though. That I'm not really sure. It kind of like flip-flops. Sleeping's in there as well, so it's like a toss-up.
So what's your first?
I can't say.
You can't or you won't. I'm gonna insight you, you little bugger.
Roll that insight.
Oh, that nat 20 on the inside. 13.
Well, Cricket.
You know how I said I don't really remember?
Well, it depends. Do you want to roll deception to basically hide it?
It's true.
It's just asking. Absolutely, I have no idea. You do you, I guess. Let's see here. Is there any like wood or anything that we can kind of gather together?
So, in terms of wood, you saw that near the little young trees, there are a couple of laying around branches, probably enough to make a small fire if you wanted to. Other than that, I believe there is a tinderbox on Chief.
Well, I mean, we got to get kindling and stuff.
Cricket goes over to collect sticks. She has no problem looking around and seeing them in the dim lighting.
I will say though, Cricket, while you are out there, you can tell that the sky is actually nice and clear after it rained last night. You can see that the moon is waxing. It should be almost full in the next couple of days. Stars are twinkling. It's almost serene.
What color is the sky?
Sky would be an indigo, so a nice purplish blue.
Well, doesn't mean we'll have a good day tomorrow, but it can't hurt.
Hey, Cricket, you okay over there? You having a? Can you see okay?
Yeah. I'm just getting some firewood. She picks up like another 2 sticks. She's maybe holding some hefty ones in there. She has about like maybe 8 decent sized, not like skinny twigs, but like thicker pieces of wood, like bigger branches. She plops them down and then kind of like pulls out her sword and cuts them up really quick so they're smaller.
Nice, flourishing with those blades on some twigs.
Should I roll for anything for that or no?
You know what? Since you asked me, why don't you roll for flourish?
What would that be?
Let's say sleight of hand, which is dexterity. So yeah, do a sleight of hand check. It is a modest job attacking branches with your weapons.
Okay.
Sure enough, you did the job. So
She starts to organize them kind of in a fashion where it'd be best for a campfire. And
If you build them up in a cone shape, that'll be the best for a bonfire.
she was about to like go over to Chief to get some tinder, and she like just turns her head and looks at Killian and was like, Oh, right. So she goes back to fix it.
And don't worry about the tender. I can take care of that part.
Just sort of raises an eyebrow quickly. But then proceeds to keep watch as everybody gets their stuff set up. He's already laid his bedroll out and is just waiting at this point for things to get done.
So, Dantan's gonna go over, pick up one of the sticks, and with his thumb and index finger, just kind of like pinch one of the sticks together a little bit, and then eventually it just pops up into a little flame using prestidigitation, the ever wonderful cantrip that does everything, and then just slowly get the fire cooking up.
So there's a verbal component to this. What do you say for your magic words for your Alakazam magic trick here?
Okay, I got this. Okay, here we go. That's it.
I'm not gonna get I'm not gonna get flowery and creative with. Just...
Excellent. All right. So yeah, you've got yourself a nice little flame that's gonna keep you warm for the evening. Generally speaking,
No, go ahead.
generally speaking, it seems rather clear. You can hear some howling in the distance that might cause you some trouble overnight.
Oh, I didn't know there were wolves in the area.
So-
I guess Cricket is like, well, I'll stay watch if someone. I'll just stay watch.
No. Cricket.
You said you
Yeah.
you said you only needed a couple of hours to
Like about
meditate each night.
3 or 4. So if someone gets up early, that's fine with me.
Well, how about this?
I can keep watch until then.
Oh, you kids are gonna be the death of me, I swear. How about this? How about I take first shift? I'll help y'all get to sleep. How about that?
No, I said I'll take the whole shift. I just need 4 hours at the end.
Well then how about you take your 4 hours while I get everyone comfy? Danzan is going to reach into his bag and pull out a it looks like a small cloth that's kind of wrapped together around a tube. Pulling it out, undoing the string, he pulls out a fairly small flute.
Also, Willie, do you have audio?
I mean, the music was playing in Roll20, but we didn't set it up for our stream in particular yet. A little bit.
There we go.
There you go. So you can hear it in my headphone.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it's been playing from the whole time.
Oh,
Oh,
it stopped
weird.
playing for us.
It's stopped playing on your end. That's weird. But what if I were to jigger it real quick?
Hey Willie,
Yes.
I was actually gonna play something.
You want to play something?
Yeah.
Go for it.
So Danzan just kind of kicks back, leans back, it breathes in. Just... Oh, that one part always gets me.
Killian is already asleep.
So on and so forth.
Sure enough, though.
I hate to burst your bubble, buddy. You were cutting out a lot.
Ah, I figured as much. It's weird. It's weird sound. It's weird.
We got a
sound.
good chunk of it though, so
But
Yeah.
it is recorded on my end of the audio. So
There you
all
go.
is well.
cool.
I mean,
Hey.
props for actually playing an instrument on stream.
I mean, look, it's getting in
Want
there.
to let me?
Yeah, no, freaking. I figured that either Roll20 or Discord was gonna completely hash it up. So just
Yeah.
listen to the I guess not the VOD, but listen to the video. You'll hear the actual thing.
Not the VOD, but the odd.
The odd.
Yeah.
Absolutely odd.
So he's just gonna keep playing and playing, letting everyone get comfortable, and then when Cricket is ready to do the watch, he'll head to bed.
Excellent. Let's see. Cricket.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely hear the sounds of howling. Not so much anything too close by. But if you were to give me a perception check real quick.
16.
16. For a while, it did sound like the howling was getting a bit closer. But at one point, you heard a squawk, almost a croak, and went further and further away.
Like it was dying?
No, it was kind of like a bird cry, if you will.
At night.
At
Interesting.
night.
At
Night
night.
birds.
Well, I mean, crows aren't usually awake at night, so it's kind of weird. I stay up and stay watch.
I did all of my rolls for your watch already, and other than that encounter, the night goes by without incident.
Excellent.
Gone to the trail.
She just kind of sits there until people maybe everyone starts to slowly wake up.
Oh, my back. Oh, my back. Oh, I gotta get that looked at one of these days. Oh, good morning, Kellyan? Yeah. Kellyan and Cricket and Tall, Dark, and Moody over there.
Good morning.
Good
He'll
morning.
just start to wordlessly put on his armor.
Are we all ready for our big adventure into the great blue yonder?
I've been itching for it. These rocks weren't comfortable.
She just kind of stretches
not
and then
bring a
lays
bedroll?
back on the ground.
Excellent.
I had a bedroll. It doesn't make it much better.
Oh, I guess that's fair.
I suppose I just must be
Arrow.
used to it. Or something.
Harrow.
Hello.
Harrow.
Well done.
Sorry, I had to.
Your sleep was troubled, to say the least. I want to say that the gem that you had taken earlier on in the first session was kind of distracting you a little bit over the night.
Yeah, it sure was. I put it under my pillow for safekeeping, and damn, that was not comfy.
It sure wasn't. You didn't really know what happened, but you just kept on thinking about that gem the whole night. And while you mechanically are well rested, mentally you're a little off.
Oof. Did everyone else have a night's sleep? Because I didn't.
What was the matter?
Must have been a rock under my pillow. These dang forest floors. full of
Insight?
rocks.
Perception?
Insight? That's... Can I insight that? Because that sounds fishy as hell.
Cricket's like, wow, is he really that bad at putting his bedroll on flatter ground? It's like, were you sleeping on the rocks?
Oh yeah.
I will say that Harrow was sleeping inside the sleeping bag, like where your feet are supposed to go. Wasn't that?
Wait, backwards?
I just had my feet sticking out
City folk.
for safekeeping.
Oh. Yeah, Cricket was just like, yeah, look, I didn't question it. It was a little weird, but, you know.
Excellent. So then, let us continue on to the Tribor Trail. Now, let me tell you about this trail. It is definitely not nearly as nice as the high road is. Certainly a lot more dusty. Any sort of vegetation kind of quickly turns into sand. There are shrubs here and there, but they all kind of dried out. And the sun beats hot.
Oh, and me without my umbrella. Well,
Uh.
I guess I could do the next best thing. Sorry, let me do this stupid thing really quick, Cheru.
Go for it.
Oh boy.
You're gonna see Danzan reach underneath his apron and sling from behind him over his shoulders and over his head what appears to be just a large flat fleshy bit to try and shield himself from the sun. Kind of like a weird sort of like a hood or a cape of sorts.
Have whipped out your
Killian
hood.
visibly cringes.
Cricket like looks at him, is like confused and like weirded out at the same time, and then like looks at the other two, Killian and Haro,
Killian
and
just
is like, "Is this a normal thing? I don't."
Killian grabs Cricket by the shoulders, turns her around, says, "Just don't pay attention to it."
And then you do feel a lot cooler.
Oh, it's so much nicer. Danzan's gonna look back over to the rest of them. How's everyone looking?
Definitely weirded out.
Not at you.
Does not come to mind.
Listen, kids, don't worry about it. Just, it's not worth asking the questions.
Cricket grabs her hat and just kind of starts fanning herself a little bit.
I mean, Cricket, there's room under here for two if you need it.
Don't pay attention to it. Killian just sort of really creeped out at the moment.
I am glad that you are going to learn how this works. Excellent.
Hey, put your bedroll away. Come on. It's time to go.
Listen, kid, I don't know what you're getting on about, but this is keeping me cool. So if you want to try and take this away from me, and trust me, you will fail, then I suggest we just keep moving forward.
Danzan, though, just for the record, was that also your lucky bedroll?
I mean, we're gonna have to let the look. I mentioned where it was grabbed from, what it looked like, so we're gonna have to let imagination take you on the journey.
Cricket will just assume it is his bedroll and not question it.
I disapprove highly of this, and I'm sure others will as well. But whatever floats your boat.
See, that's the spirit, Killian.
He's sort of uncomfortable, but he pretends he's not.
I'm sorry, we have to have a goofball in this.
Well, this is perfect. And it's especially perfect for the next part, of course.
Oh, okay. Let's hear it.
You've been successfully traveling on the Triboard Trail, probably for about a half a day after that point. And Chief is pretty comfortable with you guys already, which is rather nice. Chief seems like he's used to this sort of nonsense. So, very good mule. As you come around a bend, before you, you see two dead horses sprawled out about 50 feet ahead of you, blocking the path.
Oh.
Each of them have several black feathered arrows sticking out of it. The woods press close to the trail here, with a steep embankment and dense thickets on either side.
Danzan's gonna grab one of the arrows, inspect it to see if it looks familiar at all. Anything he's his travel.
Give me an investigation check.
Here.
Killian, without approaching, is going to try to
Goddamn
examine
eight.
possibly where the arrows were shot from.
Excellent. Would that be? That might be a no. That's investigation too.
Okay. 19.
So, Danzan, you're not entirely sure where these feathers could be from in particular, but you do know that they are coordinated, so they must have come from some particular group. Like, they aren't just random feathers pulled together and put onto these arrows. Nah, these seem like they are quote-unquote standard grade.
Hey,
If that
Harrow.
makes any sense.
No, that makes sense. Hey, Harrow, you seen any of this before up and down the road?
Let me see. I kind of like.
Arrow,
take
you can
another-
do a history check. Meanwhile,
Man.
Killian, you can absolutely see that the arrows have come from either side of the woods. Let's see. Did I say how many arrows? Several. Half of them, not half of them, I will say 2/3 of them had come from the south side, and the other third came from the north side, where it's a little bit thinner.
Cricket
What?
narrows her eyes and kind of stops Chief from going forward.
Chief brays quietly, but then does not go any further. Harrow, you have no idea where these arrows could have come from.
Yeah. Nope.
He just sort of points to the north, and it was the north and the east. You said
North and the south. Sorry.
north and the south. He just sort of points to both of those directions with one hand, and says the arrows most likely came from those.
Did the horses have anything on them?
So let's see. I'm gonna say you can give me another investigation check, Danzon.
Oh, does someone want to help?
I'll help.
Thank you.
Danzon and Cricket examine the horses closer.
18. Fine.
Excellent.
9.
Excellent. Excellent. Excellent.
I'm
Excellent.
glad I'm helping, I guess.
The saddlebags have been looted, and nearby is an empty leather map case. It also looks very... Ooh, let's see, what's the best way to describe this? The saddlebags that were on one of the horses looked very similar to the same kind of material and wardrobe that Gundren was wearing. And
Oh.
that...
Cricket.
Well,
Go on, go on.
no, go for it.
Go for it. No, you're good. I'll do my thing
Well-
after yours.
Well, looks like our good friend Mr. Roxia may have been ambushed.
Cricket wants to see if there is anyone hiding off in the woods.
You know what? I'm gonna say I need all of you to make perception checks.
Weehoo.
Yeah, Killian's been watching vigilantly those areas where he thought the arrows were being shot from.
Yeah.
Oh,
I will say, Killian, you can make your perception check with advantage. Well, that works.
Soft 20.
All right. So, Harrow and Killian stayed away from the horses, and were definitely looking out into the woods, and certainly could see a few goblins hiding in the brush with arrows trained on Danzon and Cricket. And right as, let's see, I want to say as Harrow notices one of them, Harrow, you actually ended up locking eyes with a goblin. And as soon
Yeah.
as you lock eyes, the arrow is going to fly.
Can
Skirmish.
I? Towards me?
No, it's going towards, I'm going to say, Cricket.
oh boy.
Oh boy.
All right, so
Oh,
we're going to use our... Huh?
do we have all of our hit points back? It was a long rest,
Yeah,
right?
you are fully rested.
Yeah.
Thank God.
So let's see if I can't draw this map out for you.
Ooh,
Welcome to my battle map.
Oh my.
we're playing Paper Mario.
Yeah,
I dig it.
I'm gonna draw freehand. Let's say that we use orange. This is the road. Oops. Or lack thereof. Let's get some vegetation in there. Look at this beautiful map work.
I like it.
Love it.
Excellent. There are dead horses on the ground. Don't need to worry about it unless you actually are going to beat those dead horses.
Har 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 har.
I would beat the dead horses, but Joshua Graham would get mad at me. All out preference.
Wait, no, I didn't want to draw on Danzan's face. Excuse me.
How could you?
You here. We'll put you here. Chief will not be involved in this battle because Chief is your envoy. We're not going to do that to poor Chief. But we will get some goblins into this field, shall we?
Before we start, can I slap Chief's butt and make him go forward? Yeah!
Make Chief go ahead. So, I mean, Chief is on the field, and
Chief.
Chief is going. He knows what that means.
Wait. Oh. All the supplies, though.
It's a trained mule. It'll come back.
Oh, if you say so, Killian.
Gotta make sure that these are named. G1, show nameplate, controlled by me, and you can at least see that. But the few others, actually, no, you saw a few of them already, so that's fine. What isn't fine is me right-clicking and seeing that menu just not appear on my screen. There we go. That's G2.
I should zoom out all the way so I can see everything. Yep. Of course they're off map. Alright, zoom out.
G3. G4. I'll give it to you because we are at 8:30 that yes, there are 4 goblins in this brush, and they are about to get a surprise attack on Cricket and Danzan. Hey, why don't we roll for initiative?
Okay.
Oh, big 7.
5.
17.
Thank you for drawing a heart round, Chief.
18. Eric, be sure to call out your rolls.
18.
Right, good job, Harrow.
Yeah.
Chief is a good boy. He sure is.
My boy. Yo, Chief, I got an open spot in my island if you wanna come on over.
I saw Chief and I had to put him away.
Wait, you had Chief?
Chief appeared on one of my islands, but no, Leon wanted Chief, so I had to go and settle for Bruce.
It's alright.
Alright, so let's get going with the surprise goblin round. First goblin is going to let loose an arrow at Cricket. You ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready for it.
What is your AC again?
13.
That is going to be a hit. So suddenly, the arrow launches out and nicks you in the shoulder.
Dang, I'm wearing shoulder armor too. Ah!
Yeah, now that hits you for a solid 6 piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, man. 19.
All right, you're doing good. The other goblin is going to let loose an arrow at Danzan. And that is also going to hit. 3 damage. It grazes you, effectively.
That's a third of my health. That is not a graze, sir.
Yeah, the other graze is like half of my health too.
They proceed to use their bonus actions to hide. And, they've hidden all right. We'll see if you find them. But I believe it is now Harrow's turn.
Oh,
What that shot were G1 and G2. which are now lightly obscured.
I want to shoot G-Boy numero uno with my crossbow.
Fire that crossbow.
Short bow, I'm sorry. Is that a different?
Short bow. Doodly-doo.
Oh, wait, they can see us, right? I'm not sneaked.
You are not sneaked.
We are unsneaked. It's fine.
But unfortunately, that is going to miss the goblin boy.
It's not fine.
Any place you'd like to move?
Yeah, I want to move behind this guy. Move me.
Oh,
I'll move myself.
oh okay.
Right here.
Excellent. All right.
Wow.
Which means that, Cricket, it is your turn. I will say you were caught off guard by those goblin arrows, but you definitely saw it come from the woods. Your
Which
arrow
side,
came
left or right?
It would be to your left.
Okay.
So
Is the arrow in my arm, or did it just like...
it slipped by.
Okay. She like winces and grabs her arm. Ah, Jesus. And she turns to look towards the woods where the arrow came from. Mumbling to herself, I knew it. She grabs her sword.
Go for that sword.
And she goes for Goblin 1.
Before you do, I'm gonna need you to make a quick perception check for me. This is free.
Because they re-hid.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus.
I think I see him.
Yeah, you see him loud and clear.
22.
Get in there.
All right. Yeah, I go for G1. I grab
So
my
as
sword.
soon as you appear in the brush, both of them let out a quick "ow!" Ah!
They sound so goofy. She kind of is. She's pissed. She doesn't like being obviously attacked or ambushed for that matter. So she grabs her sword and she goes in for a good blow, hopefully knocking him down or ending him probably.
Do you want to go for a forceful strike?
Yeah.
All right. So, if you want to do this,
Mhm.
I can take away 5 from your attack roll, and if you do so, you can knock him down for free.
God.
Mm,
That's a quarter of a d20, by the way.
I know. No, I'm not gonna do it. Just
All
a
right, go
normal,
for it.
forceful, regular, old sword swing. 24?
Would have been good. Yeah, nah, you hit that little gobby boy.
All right. 7 piercing.
In one fell swoop, you just kind of slice right through the goblin's chest. You can see it kind of spray out a little bit, and then the goblin falls backwards.
I didn't
Dead.
need it anyway.
Also, as a quick reminder, you can declare whether or not to make an attack non-lethal. But that one is dead.
No, I want it lethal.
Excellent. Further ado, it is now Goblin turn. This goblin, just seeing that, doesn't want any of that, and proceeds to do a full hide. Ooh, and disappears out of sight. This one,
Does
however-
Cricket see him vanish, kind of?
It's a very good hide roll.
No, I know. I mean, like, she sees him disappear
Oh.
into the woods.
You can say that you last saw that goblin starting to move to your left, or towards the west, if you will.
Okay.
Goblin 2 is lightly obscured, but Killian, make me a perception check real quick.
All right, I do have a passive perception of 13.
Oh,
if that
your
affects
pass
anything.
is
So
pretty good. Should
I
play
will
by
roll-
those rules, by the way. You can't roll lower than your passive for a perception check.
Okay.
Just keep me to it.
15.
Excellent. Yeah, you can see this boy coming. Jumping right out of the bush. He's gonna make his attack with disadvantage. Oh, and he would have hit too. Unfortunately, that is a miss. So as you immediately turn as this goblin launches himself out of the woods, and you shrug off his scimitar with your shield, and he kind of like falls to the ground. While this goblin is going to take aim at Killian as well. And fail miserably at even knocking his arrow, so he's gonna sit there like a doofus in the woods.
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
I just picture he's like
Goblins.
so nervous seeing like his comrade, like one of his other goblins, like fucking drop dead. The other one's like not doing so great either.
Yeah.
And he's just like shaking
See,
so much
yeah.
he drops the arrow. Like, oh.
Yeah. That's actually one of the biggest differences between goblins and kobolds. Goblins and kobolds both see a lot of death, but kobolds are used to it. It's scary every time for the goblins. And on that note, it's time for Danzan. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, that was a third of my health. Can I perception roll to see if I can see any of these?
Yeah, I'll give it to you for free.
God damn, 7!
What's your passive perception?
Which is what?
That would be
Your passive perception is right below your skills.
Oh.
So you have your
Oh.
skills table, and then it'll say passive
14.
perception.
14, sorry.
Okay, there you go. You can definitely see this loser down here. This one has revealed himself, but you cannot see the one that hid.
All right, so
G3.
we're gonna have some fun. Let me double check here. Well, this ought to be interesting. I see this little idiot, right?
Sure do.
I am going to. Nope, close that. Nope, close that down. Going to cast Silent Image. And have the image of a 15 foot long bear appear outside of his eye shot, and then just slowly move into eye shot.
A long bear.
So let's see here. He needs to make an intelligence or investigation check, DC 13.
All right, I am gonna roll that with one hand and draw the long bear with the other.
Well, I mean, it's a 15 by 15 cube,
Okay.
so it's not like 15 feet long and then really skinny in the middle. That would
I
just
love him. Look at him. Where's his ears?
I'm getting to the ears.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, this goblin absolutely believes this bear. And is definitely not happy about it, and is even more frazzled than he was before. So you are hearing a lot of noises out of the woods, which go approximately like, no, no.
I can't believe we're about to murder Toad.
In fact, I will use his reaction to kind of like run out of the woods. So he is out in the open. But this bear is still available for you to control. I'm going to group this image, I think. Nope. Great.
Hey, let me see here really quick. It takes my action to move the bear. So in that case, I've got my bone. I'm not sure if I can do anything for bone. Well, actually, no. Hang on. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to. Second here. God, that freaking bear is so weird.
He's beautiful.
So Danzan's gonna look over at this little idiot running out and just narrows his little eyes. Just you.
then he's gonna give 2 like quick little pom pom on his belly and give a bardic inspiration to Killian. Killian, kill him! Killian, kill him! So you got bardic inspiration, my dude. And I've got move left, so let's move 20 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, and I'm good.
Excellent. Which means it is now Killian's turn.
Once again, he's hearing the Killian, kill him, Killian, kill him echo in his ears, and the light just sort of leaves his eyes as, with purpose, he brings his warhammer up towards this goblin.
I can't wait for this to just go one day, just go horribly wrong. It just goes into blood rage.
24.
It's gonna hit the little gobble.
The little gobble.
9 bludgeoning damage.
That's the little gobble into the ground. And I assume it was this one that was right next to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you bring down your hammer to the point where the head just kind of rockets through the shoulders and into the poor thing's stomach.
Excellent.
And without even a second thought, just turns and walks towards this other one that ran out of the woods so foolishly. Rolling his shoulders, and he brings it back. He's going to use his War Priest ability to swing again.
Ooh.
That's going to be 8. But I have Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
Yeah,
You do have Bardic Inspiration. Go for it.
Roll that d6.
Rolling 1d6
There we go.
plus 4, making that a 12.
A 12 will not hit.
Oh.
Ah.
So, you, in your blood rage, you almost actually start to go blind with this attack. You swing very high over the goblin's head, and the goblin's looking up at you in total horror of your face, which is
It's not even.
spattered with
It's
blood.
not even. Yeah, it's not even really a blood rage. It's just like this is so. Fighting is so routine. He's like on autopilot right now.
Yeah, you feel light as a feather. Like, this is what you were built for.
All right, and that was my bonus action, so that's my whole turn.
Excellent.
I'm actually, you know what? I'm going to, with the last of my movement, I'm going to circle around him so that he can't move forward anymore.
Excellent. Very good. This goblin is pinned down. And it is now Harrow's turn.
All right. I want to move in, so I'm flanking him and attack him with a dagger.
Good.
I can do it.
Make out the faint image of a long bear in the back of your eyesight.
The long
It's it's very nice. Where is my character sheet?
Ooh.
Excellent. That dirty 20. Yeah, you go in for the quick shank into the goblin's side. And
Quick in and out.
yep. And sure enough, it starts to ripple with blood. It holds itself as it falls face first into the dirt. Ah! Ugh. Scared and alone. Anything else you'd like to do, Harrow, or is that it?
Nope, that's it. Yeah, No, I don't want to do anything. I'm done.
Excellent. Which means it is now Cricket's turn.
Cricket is wondering, is the screams that they keep putting out the sounds of the bird she heard last night?
I'm gonna say no. None of these sounds anywhere near familiar to the screams you heard last night.
Okay. I don't know. They kind of caw. Ah! Cricket knows.
I'll make weird noises later.
Okay. Cricket knows one dipped right into the woods. She doesn't know where it is, but she last saw it going kind of leftish. She wants to look for him.
We'll give you a free perception check.
14.
Sure enough, you catch a glimpse of this goblin moving. To the token layer. Very good. Let me grab you. Thank you. Yeah, you catch a glimpse of the goblin moving out of the way.
Is it enough for me to act on?
Yes, you can absolutely act on that.
All right. He's definitely within my range. So Cricket runs over and just battle screams at him. And goes in for another sword swing, aiming hopefully to kill, but
I mean, we don't know where our friends are at.
oh shit. 7.
That is going to miss as the goblin kind of ducks out of the way at your attack.
She's going to make gonna jump back out of the woods. Gonna go right next to Dansen.
Now, I'm gonna say, because you went into the area next to the goblin, and then you ran away, the goblin does make an attack of opportunity on you.
That's fine.
And will hit. So, in all of their goblin fear, they kind of quickly take out a dagger and kind of poke at you.
Okay.
And they get you for 4 piercing damage.
Okay. Cricket runs out of the woods and she, not looking very great, but she kind of, in between breaths, is like, the last one is in the woods. She kind of grabs her side where she got kind of poked.
I assume that she kind of points him out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this goblin is visible right now, but it is now the goblin's turn. As it tries to go in for a quick short bow attack on Cricket. Hit.
See, Char, this is why I was really scared when you said you were going to take that attack opportunity.
All right. I'll be fine.
Cricket.
I'll be fine.
The arrow hits, and it lodges itself into your shin.
I took
Wait,
an arrow
6
to the knee.
piercing damage.
How much? Willie?
Willie, how much?
6 piercing damage. Can you hear me?
I can now.
Yeah. you just cut out.
Okay.
Excellent.
I'm down.
Also make a Constitution saving throw.
14.
Okay, good. So you're only unconscious. And you know, knocking on death's door, of course, but we'll worry about that later. Goblin then attempts to hide in the brush and does so miserably. It won't be hard to find him. But it is now Danzan's turn. Danzan, you just saw Cricket stumble out of the woods and then proceed to get kneecapped by an arrow.
Can I
And then
see?
crumble.
Can I perception to see his little bugger?
You get it for free.
20.
Yeah, very clear. This goblin is frazzled.
Excellent. Let's see here. Dansan's gonna run waddle his way up to the edge of the road where he sees the goblin. And as he's waddling, reaches under and grabs that fleshy cloak, and is going to make an attempt to launch it at this goblin as a net attack.
All right, so the lucky net gets thrown outward.
That is a 14 to hit.
I'm gonna give it to you because this is weird. So sure enough, that goblin gets overtaken by the lucky net,
All right, so
and the
right
goblin
now,
is passed by it.
so he is restrained. Let me reaccount this really quick. Okay. Restrained creature's speed becomes 0. It cannot benefit speed. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. The creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. The creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. As far as net rules go, it needs to use its action to make a DC 10 strength check, freeing itself. Dealing 5 slashing damage to the net will free it. I'll leave that up to your discretion because of the nature of the net.
You're putting yourself out there, buddy.
Oh.
Let's see here. Bonus action or reaction to attack with the. Oh, it's a. Really? Oh wait. When you use an action, bonus action or reaction to attack with the net, you can make only one attack. All right.
Because it just takes your whole action to attack with the net.
Right.
Yeah.
So he's technically ensnared. Can I make some kind of check to drag him? Or because I think all I got left is my bonus.
Oh what? Rule of cool. Roll off against me. Strength check.
Against the gobbo.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that's a save. Hang on.
I rolled at disadvantage.
That's an 8.
You beat a 7, so you're
Excellent.
able to drag this boy with your lucky net.
I'll leave it up to you how far I can drag him.
So you, in one fell swoop, throw out your net. You cast your net. You completely sack the goblin, and then the goblin gets dragged forward 5 feet to the edge of the woods.
Excellent. All right. That is all I can do in his turn.
Which leaves Killian.
Seeing all this happen sort of snaps him out of his automatic funk that he's in. He sees Cricket go down, and he raises his gauntlet that has his holy symbol embedded into the front of it, and it begins to glow. And he says, "Cricket, the Lord of Battles demands you keep fighting." And I will cast Healing Word on her.
Hey, it's pretty good.
Healing her for 5.
You are invigorated by the sound of war drums and Killian's voice.
Making the PogChamp fans face right now. I'm just like, yeah. She
And
rolls up and sits for a second. Anyway, go on.
And with that, seeing that the goblin has been apprehended, Killian's going to rush forward with all of his movement and aim a warhammer blow at this gobbo boy.
Sure is restrained. Go
So-
for it.
Take advantage, buddy.
Is that with advantage? I don't think it matters. It's a
It
17 or a 19.
Yeah.
So 19 then.
I will say, Danzan, make a Constitution saving throw.
Crack.
Let's see here.
Oh no.
That's a 15.
Excellent. Okay. So, as Killian slams down his hammer upon the sacked head of the goblin, the sack goes flat as the goblin completely crumples underneath the warhammer. Roll for damage.
8 bludgeoning.
Excellent. I'm gonna paint you a picture you do not like.
Excellent.
Oh.
So,
So Killian raises his warhammer and then just sort of grimaces and then whack.
Danzan, it didn't hurt, thank goodness. That was wonderful, although you did kind of wince at the fact that he slammed his hammer down on the net.
I mean,
That being said,
ow. Go ahead.
everything is still for a moment. You don't see any movement underneath the bag. The bag itself is completely flat.
I mean, I'd pull
But
it
then
off at this
suddenly-
point.
You do pull it off? Okay.
I'd pull
So
away
you
at this
pull-
point.
Your lucky bag, and sure enough, you see the crumpled mess of Goblin. But as you are pulling it away, you see crawling out of the Goblin's mouth are several spiders that proceed to skitter off and out to the woods in the northwest direction.
Can we make any? Well, I guess it wouldn't matter. They're spiders. It's not like we can interrogate spiders.
They definitely don't look like natural spiders, so this is kind of serious.
Hmm.
Uh,
I swear.
is that I'm assuming I've encountered gobos from time to time. Have I ever seen something like that happen before?
You have never seen goblins crawl out of. Sorry, you have never seen spiders crawl out of a goblin's mouth.
Goblins
That
coming out of
would've
the
been a lot
goblin's
worse.
mouth.
It would have been a lot worse if the bag was still on top. So I'm just saying that.
That's fair.
Well, are there any more?
No, I think that was the last one. I was trying to restrain him so we could get some info out of him. But hey, you do you, buddy.
Long bear disappeared.
What is the?
Oh, actually, he sticks around for 10 minutes.
Oh, 10 minutes? Never mind. He's still there.
I actually
He's still
above game really quick. I wanted to keep him around to basically scare off any other potential goblins that may be coming out to
Excellent.
kind of give that intimidation factor.
Good.
So if we can possibly
Correct.
drag him to about here,
Right here. Okay.
where I'm pinging. There we go. Just looking ornery and upset.
Excellent. So, you saw those spiders go off in that direction. You had these two dead horses, an empty map case.
I think it's safe to say
What do you do?
that Gunter and Rockseeker and his friend got ambushed. But trying to figure out where to go is we go to spiders. I don't know. Maybe we can find some prints. Can we actually look for footprints or anything?
Survival checks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, that's stealth. Hang on.
It's
There we
so
go. 21.
ingrained in your soul.
Oh, it really is.
24.
You are very good at surveying your area. As I proceed to draw drag mark, not squares, excuse me, not a square. I want my freehand tool. Thank you. Drag marks and scuffling, also in the northwest direction.
Well, gentlemen, I guess we're heading northwest. Oh, and ladies, old ladies present. How's Cricket looking, by the way?
Great, but she's alive again, so she does the mule come back? The chief?
You should probably call the mule back if you're gonna bring the mule with you.
Can I go call for the mule?
Yes. Harrow runs up the road and catches up with the mule pretty quickly, actually. And the mule will listen to you if you call his name.
Chiefy boy!
Beefy boy comes without the heart.
No. My love follows him.
There we go. But it sounds to me like you are going to be pursuing the northwest direction.
Mm-hmm.
Cricket goes over to Chief and grabs like some water and kind of just splashes it on her face. It's like, ugh.
Pretty good.
All right.
Just above game really quick. How long is a short rest?
The rest is 1 hour.
Okay. I guess time would be of the essence.
Mhm.
This is just me talking above game.
Mm-hmm.
If we get really, really jacked, it might be good to take a short rest so we can get some HP back. Because our health pools are very low.
Yeah. Early game.
So, but I think as long as you're okay, Cheru, to keep going, then I think we'll be fine.
I'll be fine.
Okay. So yeah, we'll head up.
Excellent. So, I mean, this is basically, we're close to where we will wrap it up because now you keep on following in the northwest direction. You lightly hear the skittering as you pursue very quickly through the woods until you reach a waterway.
Oh.
Following the trail, you come across a large cave and in a hillside 5 miles from the scene of the ambush. A shallow stream flows out of the cave mouth, which is screened by dense briar thickets. A narrow, dry path leads into the cave on the right-hand side of the stream. I will say that this is probably where we will end our session for the evening.
All right, cool.
Okay.
All right, well, a future Cheru, enjoy editing this.
I
But-
shall.
Bye-bye.
All right, so episode 1.
Bye, me.
Yeah. Until next time for The Shadows We Cast.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Cool outro music here.
Maybe one day.
And that's
All right, cool. So, chat, what'd you think?
Yeah, chat, what do you think?
It looks like chat has been obsessed with Danzan's voice.
I mean,
yeah,
look,
chat
I
has
mean,
been like, I fucking love
'Cause
dancing.
So good.
It's only because he's the dumb idiot. I mean, the thing is, guys, and this is coming from a person who's been playing a serious character for like 2-3 years now.
Mhm.
Like, everyone loves a clown, but everyone should always pay attention to the story that everyone is creating. Because just because someone is quiet doesn't mean that a lot hasn't happened to them. So it's good to spread that love, because hell if we know what in the world's been going on with Killian, because a man that quiet and that reserved and that hungry, some shit's got to go down.
He's not even the quiet one. Harrow is the quiet one.
That's what he's sneaky.
I'm sneaky with my body and my words.
I will say, Harrow, we do need to talk about your future in particular, but I'm glad I was able to sneak in a little bit of flavor for you to start.
You
Ooh.
did really well, Willie, for what I've given you.
I'm excited for next week.
Mhm. And for the record, because I saw a lot of people who are like, "What in the world is Gaijin based off of?" It wasn't. Oh, am I cutting out?
Yeah, just restart that sentence.
Am I good? Okay.
You're good.
A lot of people were asking who I was basing the character off of, and some people like Danny DeVito or Danny. It's like, I actually based it off of the Hangman from Men in Tights, including the jovialness. So yeah.
I picture the King Candy because I'm bad and I haven't seen Robin Hood Men in Tights yet.
No, that's fine. It's fine.
I could only hear that really old alligator from those like
Wally.
Gator.
Wally Gator, yeah.
Wally Gator. Oh lordy.
I will say, Gaijin, do you want to talk a little bit about what you were playing for the?
All right, so for those of you who are unaware, it's not done yet. I need to get art. It's the last thing I need. I am currently playing my own homebrew race of, yes, Tanuki. You probably already guessed it after all the ball sack things. It was a lot of fun to put together. Zito actually inspired me to really like try. I will be putting up a module on DM's Guild. Everything is done. I just have to put it together in a PDF file, and I need probably 3 more pieces of art I need to commission some people for. So you will be able to play this on your own as long as your DM allows for the, homebrew and whatnot. Big focus on being sneaky, I suppose, but I guess that should be a given. But they get some crazy abilities. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh, we just got raided.
We just got
Oh.
raided.
We just got raided.
Oh,
My
Dan. It's my,
It's the
my
wild
friend
action.
Welcome to the end.
Anyway, I'll let you guys know when that'll be available. I'm kind of behind with uploading right now, so it might be next month before it's available. But hopefully you'll see more of how this works.
Is this your first DM's Guild release, by the way?
Yes, this will be in my very first DM's Guild release period, so I also will need help getting an account set up as well. So
Yeah, hit me up and we can help you out getting started.
Yeah.
I also want to throw in the wonderful artwork that you guys got to see today was provided by Jules Draws.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's a fantastic artist. He, like Super Daniel, who just rated us, both work for Jesse Cox and Krendor and of the like. Jules, more like Jules.
I actually need to commission. I need to actually commission him
Where's
for
my
this
tool?
module.
Yeah, he's fantastic. I love his artwork, and I just wanted something a little different for the artwork that we were gonna do for this campaign, because everyone kind of goes for like some samey type stuff, where it's either dark and heavy or super paintedly or the anime style, and this was like the nice combination of just being right outside that box. So I'm very happy with how that turned out. He's fantastic. So I just wanted to give him some props.
We get famous enough, we'll end up on Netflix. I can see it now.
Oh, boy.
So yeah, thank you all for joining us for our very first D&D campaign on my channel here. This campaign's called The Shadows We Cast. Asterix, I don't know, could it change? Who knows? I don't know. But we will be here again next Thursday. We'll stream this every Thursday around 7 p.m. Eastern Time or 4
This
p.m.
one's a dungeon crawl.
PST. Yeah. So let's do outros. Our wonderful DM for this session was the Willy Boo. Anything you want to plug while we're at it?
Sure thing. Out on the DMs Guild as of last week, I've lost track of time completely. Is Uncovered Wonders, which is a series of very experimental subclasses. Pay what you want so you can pick them up for free. Last year, we released the Book of House, which is a fun set of rules that includes clowns, which we will see in this campaign. Do not worry, we will encounter some clowns, so don't worry about that.
You will make Zito very happy.
Oh, absolutely. No, trust me, the clowns are chef's kiss. Other than that, yeah, I'm usually just shit posting on Twitter. I've been appearing on regular DMs Guild content. I like to join in on the Design Dash once in a while, mostly in chat nowadays. And I'm also on a show on Tuesdays, which is in the game Mutants in the Night, which is I think it's a Blades in the Dark sort of based rule set. But I'm playing Moss, and that's a lot of fun too. But that's on Tuesdays at Very Very Spaceship, VVSPA, I think is the channel name. But that's all me. Come find me on Twitter at the Willy Boo.
Next up we have our Killian, who is played by Distortion Devil.
Hey, it's me. You can find me on Twitter and Twitch at Distortion Devil. I stream Tuesdays and on the weekends. Tuesday and Sunday are my workout streams. I play different Switch workout games, and we have a blast. I also, on Tuesdays, do my own WWE 2K20 wrestling show called RIW Roll Initiative Wrestling, where the chat puts their D&D characters to the test against one another in a fake wrestling game.
But no less entertaining.
Yeah. Friday is Friday Funhouse, where I play a lot of party games with my friends. You get drunk, and it's a lot of fun.
Are we doing?
And Saturday, I
get the GTFO this week. I got it, by the way.
I believe so. Yes.
Okay.
We did a test run. Me, Mike, and Rabbit did a test run of that last night, and it was pretty interesting. Hard as fuck, but it is really interesting. And Saturday, I'm currently playing through the entirety of the Devil May Cry series. We're on the last game, and I've had a blast so far. I've also had the opposite of a blast playing 2 and DMC, but you know,
So
how to get through all that muck to get to the best game.
Reasonable.
Yeah.
Harrow, played by Miles Edgeworth.
Hello.
You have anything to throw down as a promo?
I don't. Unlike all the wonderful people here, I don't exist anywhere else except for right here and right now. So when we all leave, I won't see you until next Thursday.
Arrow, talk up your Animal Crossing achievement.
No.
Oh, man.
No, but like Eric here, I know actually is an artist and has been working on making dice. So maybe that'll be a thing in the future because I know you want to.
Perhaps. I would love to do that in the future. Thanks, Chelsea.
No problem. When that gets around, we'll get that sorted. Then we have Dan Zan, who is played by Gaijin Goomba.
I didn't do it, I promise. Oh, okay. Hey everyone, Gaijin Goomba here. You can find me at twitch.tv/Gaijin Goomba. You can actually find me everywhere as Gaijin Goomba. It's fine. Let's see here. We had a brand new video. We had a brand new Witch Ninja come out over on my YouTube channel talking about Ninjala and how Ninja Gum really isn't stupid, even though the premise sounds awful. I got a new video coming out hopefully next week, maybe late next week. With assisting me is our very own ColonelCheru. There's God. I apologize. I have a friend named Lieutenant Eddie. So
Oh, I know Eddie.
So it's just the military titles are gonna get mixed up every once in a while. Let's see. Streams. Tuesday, Saturday, Sunday, 7 p.m. US Central. Tuesday, Taiko Tuesday. Play Taiko no Tatsujin. I'm able to play my actual electric taiko for you guys. Saturday is just basically what's ever popular at the time. I was playing Final Fantasy VII, and then I rage quit. So it's probably going to be going back to Animal Crossing for a bit, and then Rising Sunday is going to be whatever high fantasy Japan game I'm feeling at the time. So we'll just see how that goes.
I appreciate that you call it Rising Sunday. Like I just ooh.
You know,
chef's
gotta,
kiss. Mwah.
I gotta work in the weeaboo, you know.
And as you all may know, if you're new here, hi, I'm ColonelCheru. This is my channel. Welcome to it. I do stream weekdays. Usually it was like 7 o'clock. I'd start 7 o'clock EST. But I've kind of pushed it back later, and it's somehow been working out better. So, if you're interested in what I do, be sure you can hit up my Discord or follow me on my Twitter, which I'm so excited. Today is such a good day. I have been sitting in the 3,000s for like 3 years, man.
Okay.
And I finally hit 4,000 today, and I was like, the curse has been lifted on National Horny Day. Woo!
Oh, I forgot that was today.
Happy National Horny Day, everybody.
I admire my horn on stream.
I play
Hey,
a bunch
I
of
got
variety
2 for
stuff.
ya.
I also do artwork. Lately, we've been playing Warzone, where Connor also joins in.
Hey.
One of my mods joins too. Groove just started yesterday. And we did awesome yesterday. Holy shit. But anyway. Hey everybody, Cheru here. Thanks for checking out episode 1 of The Shadows We Cast. I hope you continue to listen in and see how The Shadows We Cast plays out over time. If you want to catch the show live, be sure to check out twitch.tv/ColonelCheru, where you can catch the show live every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time or 4 p.m. Pacific Time. If you would like to see the visuals for this session, be sure to check out the YouTube uploads at ColonelCheru. See you guys in episode 2.